So here I'm going to start off a child journal. So this is Goofy the Gardener Makes Up His Mind. Picked this up from a local charity shop. It's a hardback cover. Got a little button here which I've just tied to the strings inside. You'll see that shortly. I've done the inside so it's got about 1 inch width on the actual spine, just to make it a little bit easier. The story, it goes all the way through the book. All I've done is add extra pages in between each part of the story. So we've had a colouring page and just some colourful pages. Got another colouring page here with Spot. And as you can see, the story is just following through. We've got a few jokes on this page. I think it's aimed really probably about 6 to 12-year-olds maybe. Lovely coloured stars here with some pretty hands, just give it a little bit of colour. And somehow I managed to end up with a bit of string in the middle. I didn't obviously pull it tight enough when I threaded it and sewed the spines in, but I will make a feature of that at some point, or tie it and cut it. Got a slightly older piece of colouring paper there for a slightly older child, so trying to fit everybody a little bit in that age range. Got a pretty pocket, and this could be for a boy or a girl. The story's quite unisex. I will be adding a few more things to this yet. This is just the basic actual book. Another colouring page, actually that's a dotty thing, colouring where the dots are. And the centrepiece here we've got maze. So a bit of fun just to actually be able to do the maze as a whole, which is why I kept it as the centre page. And there's the strings, or it's actually embroidery thread that I held the centre together, I stitched the centre together with I think it's called a 3-point pamphlet stitch or something. There's loads of YouTube videos about it anyway. Again, the story's going through. Here we've just got a couple of pretty cards, just to sort of break up the story pages. The story's about Goofy finding a job, and finding a job that he really likes. We've got a page here, we've got 3 different pockets in it, sort of going upright. Sort of thing I use in my other journals. A colouring page for a slightly older child again there. Young ones can enjoy it as well, just put lots of colours on it. Here we go with the other half of the stars and the hands. There's a few more jokes in here. So if the child can't read, then yeah, parent can read it to them. As it is probably going to my grandson, and he can read, so it won't be a problem. Got 3 little pockets in here. Put a bit of glitz in there. Some nice animal page there. And coming up to the end of the story, just a bit more colouring on the bottom there. And that's the last page of the actual story. And Goofy's found the job he enjoys. I won't spoil it for you. You might want to read it. So as you see, I've done a thicker base for the spine. And these are just the threads at the bottom that I shall add the extra things to. So thank you for watching. I'll be putting some more videos up soon with the extra bits in here. Take care.